it's Chloe. So this is the first time I have ever lived alone ever since I turned 18. So I really want to make this video to give you guys an apartment tour of my studio apartment in Westlake, Hanoi, which is the capital city of Vietnam. And for some of you guys out there, I hope that this video can bring you some perspective about what it feels like to rent an apartment in Vietnam, or what the housing market looks like for a renter in Hanoi. Okay, so apparently we'll be hosting this apartment tour with Bam Bam because he refuses to let me go. Let's try. Stay here, stay here. Let's begin. See? You see that? Okay, guess Bam will be our co-host.
And now, let's begin! Welcome to my home! Coming in, you will see a mirror where I take all of my lovely outfit pics, and then to the right, there is my bathroom. I just really love collecting self-care items like hair care and skincare, and so I just put all of them on display in my shelves here. Coming in, you will also see kind of like a shoe rack right here, which is directly built into the kitchen table, which is very smart and neat.
I have a very simple cleaning system. And next is another cabinet where I store my spices.
This is also my favorite cupboard. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's where I store all of my spices and sauces that I don't use as often, like fish sauce or sugar, and some little containers up there. Well, when you live alone, you don't really need that much of kitchen equipment.
And the middle cabinet is reserved for my pantries where I store all of my dishes.
And lastly, we have the smallest cupboard, which is where I store my dry food. I just honestly love my apartment so much because everything looks so aesthetically pleasing. Even this sofa right here, which adds so much highlights to the room. And then we have the beanbag, which is Bam's favorite spot and also my favorite spot too. We can just sit there and laze around, you know? And then over here we have my fridge and a TV table, apparently with no TV on top because we only rent here for the short term, so I don't really need a TV. And then of course the air conditioner because it's Vietnam and it tends to get hot really fast. And then there's my fridge. I feel like the size is quite small. It's only suitable for 1 or 2 people at most, but hey, it's perfect for me. And ever since I moved out, I've realized how much I enjoy cooking and grocery shopping. So every week, whenever I can go grocery shopping, I would spend so many hours afterwards just organizing my fridge, cooking, and then cleaning afterwards. It's just kind of like a therapy to me. The second part of the apartment is my bedding area. And this is my bar table. It's a pretty favorite space of mine too, because the bar table clearly sets like a division between the living room and the bedding area. So there's a clear division between the spaces. And this is also where I would eat all of my food, although it would be suitable for only 2 people. My desk area is also pretty spacious, with a lot of shelves on top. For a studio apartment, I feel like I never run out of storage space.
I do my laundry.
Chị đi không chào em phải ngồi đợi chị áo khổ. We have Bam Bam sleeping here. Random Bam that is apparently sitting on my pillow. Okay, let's turn off this light as well. Now, shall we take a trip down the memory lane? Is my bestest friend in the whole world, and I'm so glad that I recorded everything. All of the footages and all of the moments while we were living together. They're all so priceless. I kicked off the year 2022 as an 18-year-old, excited to discover the world as a somewhat older and more mature adult. Or so I thought. But little did I know how much more independent I would become throughout the year. Never have I imagined the time when I could live alone in my own city, away from my parents, which makes this phase even more precious than it already is.
We're on the rooftop of my building. The view is spectacular.
Em đang lượn đêm ở Hồ Tây. Lượn đêm ở Hồ Tây. They say your firsts are always your most memorable ones. First love, first kiss, first heartbreak, first pets, all sorts of first experiences. And for me, it is this first apartment that really made a change in my life. It was my first time doing everything by myself. It felt like a tiny little first step into adulthood. I would always feel so loved and proud of myself because I felt like I was my own big sister. It was also my first time living alone with my precious best friend and Pam. My first time freely inviting friends over for sleepover, and also no curfew, which may sometimes means hanging out at 12 a.m. or 2 to 3 a.m.
Các bạn ạ, bây giờ là 2 giờ 41 sáng. Tranh Veo hẹn chúng tôi sang từ 12 rưỡi. Và bây giờ chúng tôi vẫn phải đợi. Nó không những đợi, nó bảo là đi mua bàn chải hộ, nó đi xong rồi bảo đợi 5 phút nó mới lên, nhưng mà bây giờ là 15 phút kể từ khi nó có đến rồi. Chúng ta cùng xuống đón Tranh Veo nào. Ok.
And most importantly, it was the first time when I truly appreciated how precious the little moments are, and when I finally realized how no amount of money in the world can buy such genuine happiness. I am so grateful for this space because even though I only lived here for 3 months, I grew and healed my internal happiness by so much more. For all I remember, the apartment was filled with laughter and joy. When I was away from it for a few days and things started to go rough for me emotionally, coming back home always gave me such a relief. It's like everything is gonna be okay again because I know that this is my safe space.
Cháo thịt băm, anh Kính làm khi tôi ốm.
And I think that no matter how far I will go later in life, where I will live in, how big the city will be, or how big my house will be, it is always this apartment that my heart will go back to.
Okay, so right now I'm halfway through my stuff. Thanks to Quang, my workload has been so much easier because without him, it would have been so chaotic because there's so many things that I need to do when I start moving into a new apartment. So apparently today we have completely moved all of our stuff here. We have cleaned the kitchen, organized the kitchen, organized the kitchen, cleaned the washroom. Quang did all of that. Quang cleaned all of my bathroom and he is so freaking good at this, at house cleaning stuff, and I cannot thank him enough. And yay, I'm happy too.
Is not a virtue if the pairs are right. They're falling into your hands on a winter night. Nothing that I could say better than you. There's nothing that I could
As I packed up my stuff to move out and prepare myself to go study abroad, it was a good ending to a happy first chapter of 2022.